Hello and welcome to another episode of How to Be a Movie Snob. Folks, we got a special episode today. We are giving you the best movies ever. I know what you're thinking. That's what we do every single week. And you're right. We do that. But this week, we're getting picky. We're deciding what was the best year ever in movies. Guys, my name's Seth, and I'm joined in studio with
Mariah.
And
Hi.
from afar. Hi, Mariah. What's your name, sir, from afar? Where do you come from? Way on yonder.
I'll just go by Pat today.
Pat. Can't wait.
It's good to see you
The Great
both.
North.
The great white north, Pat. That's what people call you.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Tricky from the Great White North.
Yeah.
He's got two theme songs. He's also got It's Tricky, Tricky, Trick. Here we go. Then we have Pat Hot's Take right after that.
Are we
That'd be
going to
great.
start getting our own intro songs?
I think so. I think Pat just got his own. Guys, this week, I don't think we're going to go with a hot take necessarily, unless you have one.
It's my pick is, I guess, a hot take.
Yeah, our picks are kind of a hot take.
Yeah.
How about this?
Why we made their picks is probably the hot
Let's
take.
make a surprise. Our hot take this week is going to be the surprising things you found, like we're surprised about. That doesn't give away your list yet. Okay, you got this? So like things that you're like, what the heck? Seriously? Okay, so you ready for this? My hot take is they've been Oscar baiting a lot longer than I thought they have been. That was my hot take. I could not believe when they started releasing things after December 25th. And I thought that was a little bit ridiculous. And I'm going to talk about that when it comes to my best movies of the year, because I believe the year I picked is even stronger because of some fake movies from the year before that were actually playing during my year. Anyways, that's my hot take. Take that, huh, guys? I'm coming in hot, and I'm drinking a dark beer. I got a Guinness and a black beet porter here, folks, because that's how I roll. The dark horse cometh. There's nothing dark horse about my list, but we'll get there.
I mean, I'd guess Mariah maybe is trending in this direction. There are a few years I struggled with, but all of them were basically a good summary of my like personality.
Oh, right.
You know, like I could basically go, yep, all these movies coming out this year, you could just plot out who I am as a person.
Birth of a Nation, then, huh? So Birth of a Nation, 1915 was your
That's right.
I knew it.
I knew it.
I knew you were going to pick that.
I was just surprised at that all these movies came out in the same year.
Right?
It's just like, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
So-
a few of those.
I found that to be, equally like, wow. There was a lot of movies coming out at that time.
Yeah, they made a lot of movies. It doesn't feel like that was a thing. It feels like we're inundated with movies now, but like they made a lot of movies every year.
Yeah, they do. And they made a lot of movies a long time ago, too.
Yeah.
And I'll talk a little bit about that, but I was surprised how it's not as uneven as I thought it was. And that we can talk about that because I went deep into the numbers, folks. Deep. All right, guys. So,
well, what Mariah didn't.
Well, she kind of gave a little bit of a hard take right there. I don't know if you listened to her.
I guess mine is just
Not really
that
hot take.
That's fair.
This was probably the choice that was the least snobby of all the making lists and all those kind of like. This is really just what.
Oh,
This is what made me a movie fan, kind of.
Yeah.
Not what made me a movie snob.
I think that is, we are probably going to align on that.
Yeah.
Let's see if we align on the movie. Maybe not.
There's some snob in here, but it is not.
Yeah.
It's more movies.
Yeah.
Than
This is more like
films,
nostalgic
perhaps.
pick, maybe.
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. There's a lot to that because some of them I'm like, well,
It probably wasn't a good movie, but
it was the movie I
sure
watched
it a lot.
Okay, so guys, we're not going to leave you in the dark anymore. We're going to do a 1, 2, 3 and say our name. We're not even going to like surprise
We're
you
gonna
with
talk
one.
right over each other so no one even knows what year we say.
And I know what you're thinking, but you guys always talk over each other. You're right.
We'll do that too.
So this
More
time
of the
we're going to
same.
try to do it on purpose, though.
That's right.
So without further ado, the best year, I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then we say it after 1. Okay. Okay. Without further ado, the best year ever in movies is 3, 2, 1, 1994.
1994.
No.
1990?
No. 1989.
What?
Because I knew you guys were going to pick 1994, and
It's
that
too
would
hard.
have been my pick.
Okay, your second best.
Or it was a close pick.
So here's your next one is your second, the one you wanted to pick, but you didn't. Okay? Your second pick. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
1994.
1993.
93? You said 99?
No, I would have picked 1994, but I picked 1989 because I knew you guys were going there.
I couldn't. The big ones for me were 39 and 99, and I was like 100% 1999 until
I assumed you'd do 99.
I was going to do 99, except that I was surprised that you didn't do 99. I mean, I know it's close to Jurassic Park's 93, so I figured that would be kind of a big one for you.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that got me is I couldn't believe how many of like original movies came out in 94, and 99 had a lot of like sequels and trilogies. So it had the movies, but it wasn't like the originality of 94. And that was hard for me. And the one that I'm sad that none of us picked, and maybe I'll argue for it because I think it has legitimately the second best year by the numbers is 1939. And I'll explain that in a little bit. So my argument is 94 is number 1 by the numbers, and 39 is number 2 by the numbers, and 99 is a close 3.
But it didn't have as many movies.
But we'll talk about that because it's not as different as you think. It's not as different as you think.
Well, I could also pivot 10 years earlier and go 1984, the year I made contact.
Yeah.
And
hey, party like it's 1999, Pat.
Because then again, that was another one, whereas the firsts of a bunch of franchises came out in 84.
84 was a great year for some of the like Alien.
My hesitation on 1989 was that there were a lot of sequels.
Yeah, see that's
that year, but those aren't the ones that made me go. This is why I picked this year. There just also happened to be a ton of seconds in that.
Yeah, here's some
let's start out. Let's first start with the process that we took to get to the year, right? Because let's we all had a process here, and I had a couple different ways. So Mariah, let's start with you because yours is the weirdest one. I'm just gonna be real.
Wait till you hear some though.
Batman.
Just give me a minute.
Let's first start with the process before we do like kind of head-to-head movie versus movie. Okay.
So you go to Google.
You go to Google
and you say
Google
top movies per year.
Sure.
And then you kind of gather some interesting lists.
And you probably got the same 3 the rest of us did.
Some are total rubbish, and some were like, oh, these are actually giving me a list, other than just the top 10 that year. Because I didn't want the top 10. I wanted to see what all was out there.
Where'd Google send you? Are you like Rotten Tomatoes or like IMDb?
I think IMDb was the first one I looked at, and it was mostly top 10s. And then I did find a site that you could click per year, and it would open up and give you all the movies.
Oh, that's cool. What site was it? Do you know? Well,
no.
Okay, we'll link it there.
To be found.
There's a few for me. I did also just search the same thing. What was the best year in movies?
Yeah.
And you get a few listicles. Movie Web and The Guardian had a couple.
Yeah, always fun.
Sourced. And then I think I did kind of what Mariah did, I was like, okay, well, let me look at some of these years.
Yeah, Movie Web helped me. That was one of the sites.
And then it was just what was polling me. And it was never going to be pre-birth. It was... Yeah. I just was like, how could I not pick some of these
There's something about experiencing them, maybe not in theaters, but when they were fresh, I guess.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm changing my answer the more you guys talk. I think I might be arguing for 39 here. We'll see. We'll see right now.
Yeah, that might be good. Get some snobbiness up in here.
Samesies.
Yeah. So I went into full AI mode, and what was awesome. Now I know love or hate AI. Was so much fun because I could literally ask it things. It reminded me when the internet first came around. When you're like, I can just ask the internet any question and it'll give me an answer. And some of AI answers are painfully vanilla and pedestrian. Like they're painfully this like generic mishmash of junk, which were the first answers were. But then I started thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, let's go into the most rewatchable. And so then I looked up lists that had the most rewatchable. Let's do everything but not include box office. So only VHS, DVD, and streaming. Okay, great. Got those lists. Now let's figure out which ones are the most critically acclaimed afterwards. And so that's when I started getting into the numbers. And then I started saying, now put those together and make a list and give me the percentages. And so then we came up with the top 100 rewatchable movies of all time. And then I expanded it to the top 250 rewatchable movies of all time. And then I got the percentages of how many of the top 250 rewatchable movies were in each year. So would you like the results?
No. I just got really tired. Oh, go ahead. Now that you've gotten to this.
So sorry, what?
I want to see what
I'm
happened.
so bored right now. So
yes, Seth.
So
after all that build up, of course I want to.
Of course you do. So the first thing I looked up was the most rewatchable films, and it had a list of 100. Maybe I'll link the list down below or something. But the most that any film year had was 1994, and it had 4 of the top 100 rewatchable movies of all time: Shawshank Redemption, Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction, and Lion King. I'll get into the names already. Sorry, I shouldn't say the names because that gives it away. And then I thought, well, it's top 100. Honestly, top 250 gives us more like stuff that I kind of like. You know, the things like the Ace Venturas or whatever else. So I said, oh, wait. Okay, let's expand it to the top 250. So then then 94 gets more ahead because then it starts to include things like Dumb and Dumber, Speed, The Mask, Clerks, and True Lies. So the more I expanded it, the crazy thing is 1994 took more of a lead. Now, the interesting thing was with only the top 100, 1939 was a solid second place. But when you expanded it to 250, guess what year came in second?
I don't know.
Mariah, any guesses?
No.
1999. Because that's when you have all these matrices and all these other... So, ironically enough, I'm the top 3 I'm going to argue for. So I'm going to argue for 39 and 99 because you guys, neither one of you picked either one of those. And I think those both are the most legitimate answers other than 94 should be it. But 94 by the numbers. So how it compares to each year of the top, out of the 555 films that were released in 1994, 0.73% appeared on the top 100 rewatchable list. And this is where it gets to percentages, right? 1939, out of the 425 films, so, less films, sure, but percentage-wise, they're only 0.47%. Now, 1987 had 5.5%, and 1999 also, where's that one? I forgot to print off 1999, but it also was like right below that right around the 0.5%. So the crazy thing is, even though, yes, there's more films made in 1994, but there wasn't that many more films made in 1994 compared to 1939. And I thought it was going to be like, there's 7,000 films made in 94 and there was 5 made in 1939. So I was like, so of course 39 is going to win. But statistically speaking, 94 is the most rewatchable year of all time. Period.
For you.
For me. Well, that's the thing though. But again, that's only these metrics. And rewatchable was technically not the standard. The standard is what's the best year movies. Like the old joke, like some of the best movies we've watched, we never want to watch twice. So
yeah,
that's just to say. So
yeah, just because it made that list
doesn't mean it's the best year of movies. So like some of our favorite movies that we've seen on this podcast, I don't want to watch again. I mean, I know you
No, I'm not going to rewatch
Love.
Mulholland Drive over and over.
You love
Oh, Pan's Labyrinth?
Pan's
yeah,
Labyrinth.
I'd
Hey,
rewatch that.
What year's Pan's Labyrinth? Do you remember?
1990. Or was it 2000?
It's in the 2000s.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
It's
Pan's
19.
Oh, no,
Labyrinth?
you're right. It's 2017, isn't it? It's 2017. So Pan's
No,
Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth is 2006.
Is it 2006?
My fan.
Man. So the other,
No way would I have missed that.
the
but
other
I didn't
year
pick
that I
2006.
wanted to pick so bad was 2017, which was
Yeah.
that was like we had Parasite, we had was that No Country for Old Men? Is that year?
Yeah, I think
No
so.
Country for Old Men and
Speaking of not rewatchable.
right? And the one where Daniel Day-Lewis got an Oscar, There Will Be Blood. So like there was like that was a juggernaut year. And then the dark horse I wanted to pick was 2024 because we had Barbieheimer and we had original movies winning Oscars and killing it in the box office. So that was like my ridiculously not cool year to pick, but it was a really good year in movies last year despite so that was kind of my fun imagine. So I guess I've been not 2020.
Research team is telling me 2007 is the year you're thinking of, Seth. With
Yes.
There Will Be Blood. And
There we go. That's the one. Not 2000. Yeah. So
No
that was
Country for Old
my
Men.
snobby more recent years than the other ones.
I did see that on some things. Well, and again, I'm happy to shill for 94, 93, and 84.
I was also looking at 82. I liked that one a lot also.
Okay, so let's go highlights of your year. And this is going to be almost too easy. I'm going to stick with 39 now since Pat's going to go 94. But 94 is stacked. And it's stacked on the low end of their crappy movies are stacked. I just want to say that. That's the one thing where when the bad movies of 94 were killing it,
Pretty good.
I was like, oh, it's hard to beat because the crappy movies of 1939 were not the same as the crappy movies of 1994. So without further ado, Mariah, yours is the most interesting to me. So start us out with
Why?
I only know one.
why.
I only
on
know
earth-
one off the top of my head, which is 89 Batman.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
one. So that's the beginning. That's arguably the beginning of superhero cinema, other than
also
rejuvenated from after Superman. Obviously.
also rejuvenating a genre. Little Mermaid came out this year.
That's a good one. Those two alone are legit.
Exactly.
Those two alone are
right? I
legit.
kind of know what I'm talking about. Also, When Harry Met Sally, best rom-com.
Good.
Very good. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yep.
Argue best rom-com of all time.
Steel Magnolias for all of us girls who grew up in the 80s.
Yep.
And just want to cry.
You just
Just
gotta
gotta
cry.
cry.
Exactly. There's also Dead Poet Society, which is one of my favorite all-time movies.
Carpe Diem.
Yeah. And then also the one I rewatched today, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Oh, those are legit.
So see,
okay.
do you like my year a little bit more now?
Yeah, I do. I
Oh, wait.
That's
Not in The Last Crusade, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Last Crusade. That makes sense.
89.
It was Last Crusade?
Yeah. Because 89, that sounds right.
That's right. That's right.
That's like
'Cause,
one of the first movies I saw in theater.
84 has Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, this is just Sean Connery one.
Yes, this is the
It is really my favorite one.
I agree.
same.
I agree.
For sure.
For sure.
Absolutely. And there's lots of other number twos in here that I mean, it was Lethal Weapon 2. It was Back to the Future 2.
Okay.
Ghostbusters 2.
All pretty good sequels, frankly. As far as sequels
Not
go,
bad.
those aren't bad.
Also, another one from our childhood that was, of course, still holds up today, I believe, is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, Rick
Came out
Moranis is coming
in
back,
89.
folks.
Yes.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
Yeah.
I agree. That's great.
There's a lot in here, but
Okay.
these were the perks for me that I was like, you know what? I would
good
rewatch
stuff.
these all over and over and over.
Pat, I did sort of write a good. I had my intro ready.
Do it.
Originally, we were going to have our intro a little differently. So this is how I was going to say. Well, obviously, the
With
year.
the bad ones.
Yeah.
I got some bad ones too.
Yeah, you're like, John Goodman, how can he go wrong? You have the most famous cartoon of all time and one of the greatest actors of our era. So, of course, Flintstone's going to be one of the greatest of all time. And not to mention, we have the amazing last movie ever of the beloved Chris Farley. And also...
Is
Wagons
that when Almost
East.
Heroes came out?
Oh, no.
Or no.
It's
No,
John
that
Candy.
is-
Last year, John Candy.
Candy.
My
That was
bad.
Wagons East. Right?
Wagons East.
I
Yeah,
do have
Almost
a John
Heroes.
Candy
Good.
on this list, too.
Oh,
Good
my
call,
gosh.
though.
And
Chris
you know what?
Farley's last one was Almost Fame.
And-
Or Almost Heroes, yeah.
And sure, you know what? Robin Williams may not be in this version of Aladdin, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have 2 John Candies in this year.
Oh, that's great. Are they any good?
Uncle Buck
Okay, nice.
and Who's Harry Crumb.
Nice, yeah.
Mm.
It's no Wagons
one.
East, but whatever.
It's not Wagons East, but
Yeah, should I sprinkle some more movies that came out in '94?
Yeah,
Yes,
Seth?
give
please.
us a down. I'm gonna,
what led you to your decision?
then I'm gonna bring it home with the real blockbuster. The reason why we're here, folks. 1939.
Yeah. Well, maybe first I'm going to shout out why 84 was a pick of mine. If you look at original movies in long-running series, 84 had A Nightmare on Elm Street,
Mm-hmm.
Gremlins, The Karate Kid, Beverly Hills Cop, and Ghostbusters.
That is legit.
And The Terminator.
That's the most nostalgic
And
year ever.
The Terminator.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also had Last Starfighter.
Oh, yes.
Shout out Grandma's disc collection.
Yes.
Muppets Take Manhattan, 16 Candles, Top Secret, Red Dawn,
Oh.
and then everyone's favorite Dune came out in 1994.
Everyone's.
So, there's
you
a bunch of other good ones in 84, but that was kind of like
That's
a
legit,
draw.
Pat.
I'm also noticing, Patrick, that the 2 years that we picked, we were 10 years old when these years
Yeah,
happened,
probably where we
each of
were
us.
like
So that maybe there's something to it.
getting.
I didn't
getting
pick
it,
1991, y'all. I
You
didn't pick
didn't.
1991.
Was there any movies in 1991?
Okay.
No one's even thought about that year.
Yeah, well, because it's before Jurassic Park. It's like, it's kind of this awkward. Okay. So 1939 must be mentioned, and honestly, it's like it's hard with all things historical because we would not be here today without the movies that came out in 1939. And the fact that they are still have movies on the most watchable list now is an insane testament to how good 1939 was. Sure, 1939 doesn't have the same percentage as 1994, but it's almost 100 years ago, and it's still rewatchable. That would arguably be a better case for a better year of movies. 94, sure, it's 30 years ago, which is crazy to say, by the way.
And I'm happy. I'm going to get a rebut, Seth, with my actual 94 list. 'Cause
Yeah,
that was my
I do, 'cause
84 list.
94, I have nothing but love for. I have nothing but love for 94, but the only thing is it's too recent. And 39, because I was actually really stoked to argue 39. Like I had counter arguments against my 94 as I was doing my research for 94. So let's just.
I'd say it's the snobby choice.
It is the snobby, but it's also the big cinema choice. These are not snobby movies inherently because they're like the biggest ticket movies out there, but they also change the way we look at things. So let's just go on with the numero uno, Gone with the Wind, a little sleeper. First time. He didn't give a damn, that's for sure. He just made that movie.
Frankly.
This little indie flick called The Wizard of Oz. I honestly should have picked this list again because my daughter's namesake. This one is still one of the most rewatched movies of all time. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, one of Frank Capra's best ever. Stagecoach, John Ford killing it again. Wuthering Heights, Goodbye, Mr. Chips, I don't know that one. Ninochka, thank you. Oh, Gunga Din. All of those are like insanely still watched now, despite them being so old. So old. So this was arguably the golden age of cinema at its peak. And then you have World War II, and then things kind of change, and everything has, like, then it becomes like war propaganda and stuff from there. But this is arguably the height of old Hollywood, which all standards are based. And nothing came close to it, frankly, until, I mean, I know yours is 80s, but like maybe 94. It was such a good year that you could argue that one over so many eras, and it was a bygone era. So it's very fun. None of us did mention the 70s though, and I think it's because we weren't that age. Because my dad, when I asked my dad this question, he was like, I don't know, like 77, 70. He's like,
77 is a good standout year.
Yeah, 77 is a good one.
And Annie Hall and
a
bunch of other stuff.
And he got The Godfather, of course. Anything with like The Godfather and all those the 70s, like kind of the new wave of everything, was a very changing time in cinema. So that would be shout out to the mid to late 70s, because that was a killer time in movie making as well. But I think 1939 deserves its cred because of its insane ability to kind of just go through the test of time. And I do have to say one thing. I was looking at the most rewatchable films of all time, and I tried to take away box office, because as we know, some movies do great box offices and aren't that good. And the real test is if people keep watching them later and later. But guess what was the big thing that kind of skewed all of that data? There was one little company that kind of ruined all of the rewatchable VHS, DVD sales, streaming. And that one little company is Disney. And they had such a brilliant marketing campaign of releasing movies from the vault that they were...
I believe Peter Pan was re-released in
so many times.
Too.
Everyone had like so many VHSs of like every Disney movie ever made. Mm-hmm. And then when the DVDs came out, they rebought them out. Then Blu-ray, same thing. And now we all
because you didn't know when it'd come out of the vault again.
Yeah, that's right. You never know. You don't know what's going to come back out of the vault again. And so the crazy thing is the number one like most streamed not in box office were all Disney movies. They were all like, I believe it was Lion King, Frozen 2, and Sleep. But it's still Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was number 3, which is insane, by the way, because that's like, I mean, sure, it's had 100 years longer than everybody else. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs also came out in 1939. By the way, literally, arguably the best animated movie of all time also came out during that time. So we have this juggernaut of a year that changed not only cinema, but animation as well. Mic drop.
And yet, I still pick
I love your picks. I love your picks. I still think 1999 is better.
And then, let's jump ahead a few
hundred years.
Millennia.
Yes.
and Seth did touch on some of these. So I'm going to go through some of the heavy, more Oscar-y friends at first. And then I'm just going to hit you with probably just nostalgia after that. But we got Shawshank Redemption. It had a long tail, as we discussed. Pulp Fiction, The Usual Suspects, Forrest Gump, The Lion King.
Arguably the best, and also arguably the best animated movie of all time.
Yes. Chungking Express, which,
Thanks for the Wong Kar-wai shout out, by the way. That was one almost like won it for me, because I'm like,
which is partly why I
Chungking
assumed
Express.
you picked 1994 anyway.
99 was rough, though. It was the year I graduated. I just had...
Yeah. And then we'll get into like maybe why it really drew me in, like some nostalgia stuff. So Dumb and Dumber, as you mentioned. Also Ace Ventura: Pet Detective was the same year.
Thank you. Wild. And The Mask, same year.
And
Ace Ventura, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber. That was right. So my other intro was going to be, this is the year that Jim Carrey became
dominated.
Infamous. He went from that guy on in Living Color, to becoming the worldwide superstar that we know. It's
Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah, he was his Fire Marshal Bill to Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. That's insane year for him.
Yeah. Some other ones just in the Speed.
Yep. Speed 1.
True Lies.
Yep.
Interview with the Vampire. If you want some more handsome men, Legends of the Fall.
Yes.
To Brad Pitt again. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, and no one talks about this, by the way. Brad Pitt and Jim Carrey went from nothing, almost nothing, to like superstardom that year. That was the year where we came with people who are part of our cultural zeitgeist. Were not that the year before. They were like, you kind of knew them from that Laverne and Shirley, maybe. And if you like Fire Marshal Bill.
I think A River Runs Through It came out.
That came out before it. But this is the year, like, Interview. I remember the hype for Interview with the Vampire. Who's hotter, Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt? Which is a crazy bonkers thing to say now, by the way. But back then, like, that was like a legit thing. Oh, side note, getting dorky on the Brad Pitt, and Tom Cruise. So they've been kind of like famously enemies for ever since then. Like they won't work together ever again. But they have the same producer for Top Gun Maverick and the new F1 movie. And so they've been kind of more buddy.
Same director, yeah.
Yeah,
Kaczynski.
so they like Tom Cruise came to the F1 track to like be there, and they went to the premiere. And so it's kind of this funny time where like, we're old enough and we're famous enough. We're like, let's actually kind of hang out. And so it's kind of a fun thing. You think 94 till 2025. Yeah, that's nutty. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, keep going, Pat.
No, that's right. We also have Maverick, Clear and Present Danger.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say after Maverick?
Clear and Present Danger.
Nice.
Close to my favorite Jack Ryan movie. I really like that one for whatever reason. And then we've got then we got the Santa Claus.
Thank you. That was the other reason I liked 95. Like, I love the Santa Claus so much.
Yeah. Speaking of rewatchability of this year, every Christmas, basically.
Santa Claus is arguably my favorite Christmas movie for a long time. I mean, Santa Claus
it's a lot of
Good.
people's.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people's. And then we also have some fun, kind of quirkier stuff. You got Ed Wood, you got Clerks, you got Reality Bites. We had The River Wild, which is maybe the only action movie the Queen of Acting has ever been in.
Meryl Streep.
Really?
Meryl Streep.
By the way, all filmed in Oregon,
movie.
in Ashland and Bend. Yeah. And some of it was in Colorado because they kind of put it all together. Because I remember I went on a rafting trip right after that movie came out.
Looking for Kevin Bacon to come down and grab you. And then big shout out to our childhood, Secret of Ronin-ish, Mariah, came out in 1990.
Wow. Jamie, don't you know
me?
Don't you know me?
Double Dragon, Stargate, Time Cop, D2 The Mighty Ducks, and Star Trek Generations. Not the best, but not the worst of the odd year Star Treks. So
yeah, this year was fine for me. We had Final Frontier.
So better.
Yeah.
My only downside in 94 is pretty weak on horror. We had Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which was sort of like a precursor to Scream in a way, because it was kind of like meta, because I'm pretty sure he starred as himself in that movie. And it was like, he was doing the whole meta thing that Scream did better later.
Way better.
Mm-hmm.
And then John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness, which is not the best, but Sam Neill going crazy is pretty fun to watch. So there you go. There's 94 for you.
Wow. Do you want to
good stuff? You could spend quite a few days watching 94 and feeling great about yourself.
Yeah.
And even the bad ones, like maybe it's because we remember them all. They're like, oh my goodness. I remember I was looking at the list, remembering they hyped the bad ones better than they had. Because like, is it Cabin Boy that year too? There's a lot of movies that like I remember watching. Like, Cabin Boy was that year. Like, just some other stuff that like got
Beverly Hills Cop 3, was in there.
There's all these ones that like I really want to see
Junior.
that. But then, and then the ones that were good, I didn't want to see.
I mean, there's a lot in the Army now. I think those would be. It was all marketed at us, probably, which is why we remember them. But
yeah, it was for the kids.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan. What did you have?
I think a couple of more of my highlights that reminded me of like what was so rewatchable from this year was, the Christmas movie. It was Christmas Vacation, came out in 89.
Oh, good one.
So there's that.
Again, arguably one of the best Christmas movies of all time.
Yeah. It's in the
Turner
rotation.
and Hooch.
Okay, that's not helping your argument.
I rewatched that movie a lot of times.
That's
Bill
fine.
and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Okay, you got me. Okay, I'm in.
Right?
Seth Demus Football High School rules.
Shout out to the Monty Python guys. Adventures of Baron Munchausen came out
Oh,
this year.
that's
Terry
funny.
Gilliam. So that was good. Lean on Me for a snobby one.
I mean, kind of snobby, but yeah.
Troop Beverly Hills for a really not snobby one. Field of Dreams.
Oh, that's great.
Good.
Nostalgia.
And Major League. Two amazing sports
Wait, the
movies.
first Major League came out the
First
same.
Major
Yeah,
Major
Major
League
League
and
2
Field of
was
Dreams?
in 94, I think.
They both came out the same year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So,
Mariah, also Little Rascals, 94.
Oh.
And The Crow.
94 is a
finding them.
juggernaut.
Chances
Little Women.
are that was a good.
The Little Women you probably watched more
Oh, I
than
did.
most movies.
I
94.
still would rewatch that one.
Oh my gosh. So I love
Movies are fun.
That's again better than I thought, Mariah. Better
Right?
than I thought.
Earth Girls Are Easy.
That is a great movie, by the way. No, that's Jim Carrey, Underground Jim Carrey.
Speaking of Jim Carrey,
Yeah, that's like when I watched that after like every single Ace Ventura Pet Detective, after every
Yeah.
single and I was like, wait, what? How did I miss Damon Wayans, Jim Carrey, and was it
Jeff
what's his name?
Goldblum.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum,
Freaking
yeah.
Jeff Goldblum. Like what a
Yeah.
cast.
And weirdly, even though they're aliens, they played it fairly straight as aliens.
Yeah.
Like even Jim Carrey was somewhat restrained in that movie, which is
Yeah.
so
it's-
bizarre.
So bizarre.
I love those movies where you're like, wait, is this for real? Like, do these people really like is this
Oh my
not
God, it's
funny?
black.
I don't know. The other snobby one from this one is Do the Right Thing.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
great
yeah.
one. That almost brings your list to like
See?
next level right there.
I think it's just
Wait.
90 huh?
Was that Spike Lee's first?
Yeah. First major Spike Lee joint, I believe. Because he had
I like that you used the right nomenclature there.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Also
Oh no, he did like a ton of. Well, he did a lot of music videos.
yes.
Oh, She's Gotta Have It. Would that have been maybe the first
Oh, really? Was that before that? I didn't know that.
real one?
So another 94 that I don't think you mentioned, Pat, which is one of the greatest documentaries of all time, was
Cool.
Basketball Diaries, I believe, was 94.
Oh.
Research team.
Get on that. Because I remember thinking even the documentaries were good that year. Like that's insane.
I think Blue Chips might have been in there.
Yeah, Blue Chips, great movie.
Well, Basketball Diaries was 95. The Leonardo DiCaprio fictional movie.
Yes. Well, and wasn't the year before with the one with the actual documentary? I'll look that up later. I'll look at that in a little bit.
Was Roger and Me 94 or was that 89? I can't remember which one, but I remember going, "Oh yeah, that's like one of the
89.
original like whoa."
Yeah,
All right.
89, right.
Huh?
89, your
it was
year.
89. So see, I got
That's
that
pretty
too.
good. That's pretty good. Okay.
A little bit of everything.
With 94 though, Pat, you ready for another one that I added to 94 that shouldn't be in 94?
Okay.
I took away The Madness of King George because it was released after Christmas Day. And I added Schindler's List because it wasn't really playing in 93.
Right, it was a
was a
Oscar-y
last
kind
second,
of
yes.
slip in.
So it was playing in theaters in 94.
Limited release. kind of thing.
Yes, and then it was full release. None of us saw it in 93. We all saw it in 94. Right after
Roger
watching Ace Ventura talk from his butt.
Yeah. Yeah, 10-year-old Pat was definitely in the theater watching Schindler's
I
List.
mean, it was crazy because they might have still had Jurassic Park going. Who knows? It had a long run, that Jurassic Park. So you could have probably watched all three. Who knows?
Well, and again, 93, we had Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Tombstone. There's a bunch of others in there that was like,
Oh yeah.
it's a good year.
Tombstone would have been a real big draw for me.
And you got to think about this too. Like if we did it with the movies playing in theaters that year, then it's a whole different conversation. Then 94, I think, would win even more because all these November, December releases would still be playing in January. And then 94 just, that would be a killer year. The other random, I'm talking about 99 here in a second because I feel like I'm kind of bummed that I didn't go with 99 because I think I would have a pretty good argument. But 1941 had Citizen Kane and Maltese Falcon, which are, again, those are like two genre-defining films. And those were, it was hard. I almost started with like the greatest movies of all time, right?
Right.
And I feel like if you didn't have a greatest movie of all time that could be argued as one of those in your year, it didn't really count. Kind of. So Shawshank Redemption, check the list because it's one top movie of the year on a list or two here or there. So that got 94 in it. What movie what was your snobbiest movie of yours? And I think 99. Oh,
snobbiest.
99 is bangers too.
Yeah,
99 is an easy list to root for.
Because, and 94 also had Pulp Fiction, which was underrated when it came out, but that was
Born on the 4th of July, maybe.
And Usual Suspects and Forrest Gump, Oscar-y stuff.
Yes. So
I know Forrest Gump doesn't feel Oscar-y, but it is Oscar-y.
Forrest Gump, everyone talks about how that was like the worst win, but it's hard to like.
It's great. It's a great movie.
It is, and it is. But the snobs, as we all know, say obviously Pulp Fiction should have won, and the nostalgia grab that was Forrest Gump shouldn't have won, which I don't agree with necessarily, but that is the general wave on the Reddit.
Yeah.
I think my snobbiest one from my year is She's Out of Control with Tony Danza.
It's snobby that you mentioned that. Actually, that's pretty legit.
It's snobby that I admit to have seen it.
Okay, so
probably more than once.
99.
Mariah also 89 had Look Who's Talking.
Yes, I had that on there too. Yes, you are correct.
If it was Look Who's Talking too, maybe
and
we're talking
Teen
here.
Witch. Also Teen Witch,
so
guys.
good. Okay, let's go with 99.
Do you want to get into 99?
It needs to be mentioned. We had The Matrix. We had The Fight Club.
The Fight Club.
The Fight Club. We had The Toy Story 2. We had American Beauty. We had Sixth Sense. This is like when this is the prime of all these guys' directorial powers. We have arguably Quentin Tarantino's best movie, although it's his most underrated movie, which is Jackie Brown. Many people say it was his kind of masterpiece, but that was similar to people say Life of Brian was, Mike Python's best movie, even though everyone likes the better one better.
We like to watch the other one.
Exactly right. Being John Malkovich was kind of interesting. I
love that movie.
Yeah. A lot of love for that. You also had Star Wars coming back, Episode 1.
Yeah.
Big deal. Huge anticipation. A little comedy known as Austin Powers was released. The Spy Who Shagged Me. And, of course, you had Boys Don't Cry. And, it was a monster of a year.
Green Mile, 10 Things I Hate About You. Magnolia and Eyes Wide Shut.
The last.
Big stuff. Office Space.
Oh, that's a good classic.
Notting Hill.
Notting Hill has got that's
Galaxy Quest.
Pat, speaking of Notting Hill, you did not mention Four Weddings and a Funeral for 94.
I had it on my list.
Okay,
It's not as central to my life.
No,
so
Notting Hill I like better too.
I had to stop. It was more important that I mentioned Time Cop than Four Weddings and a Funeral. So. Because that is where he does the splits on the kitchen counter.
I know. It's Jean-Claude.
And he's got a pretty tasteful futuristic mullet in his underwear.
So good.
Ironically, is there back now.
Is there a better image in cinema than that moment? Probably there is. But.
Can I tell you guys why I almost the movies that led me to almost pick 1982?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you done with go finish 99? Finish 99. There's more 99.
Blair Witch Project was also kind of another one in 99.
Yes. I remember that.
Led to all the found
footage.
footage.
By the way, this is my senior year.
For better and worse.
Freshman year, by the way. This is a very fun year.
The ad campaign for the Blair Witch Project.
Insane.
I remember I was at Dan Trailer's house, shout out Dan, reading Time Magazine or something, and it was like, is this real? Did this happen? And they're gonna release a movie about this?
Yeah.
Wild.
I remember
Anyway.
seeing it in the theater too. It was
Me too.
like, what?
So fun. So fun. Oh, it was so
All right,
fun.
Mariah.
You ready?
82.
82.
82, and then we probably listed all the years. Of
I
movies.
know.
Now we're going to do
we could just
head-to-head
go forever.
topics. I'll
Okay,
show you how
okay.
we're going to do a little fight.
1982 had E.T.
Oof.
It had The Thing. It had Blade Runner.
Oh,
I did visit very briefly. I swooped in on this year.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
a
thought
very
this is a sci-fi heavy. Yeah.
those are some good
Wrath
ones.
of Khan was
Yes.
1982.
Dang.
Tron was 1982.
Dang.
And then we get into, Poltergeist for our horror lovers. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which really made me
right.
tempted to pick it.
Can I
Rocky
really
3.
quickly swoop back to Wrath of Khan?
Yeah.
I saw a meme because it came out like, Paramount's still trying to make some new Star Trek movies.
God.
And somebody posted, Nicholas Meyer made Wrath of Khan for $12 million in a cave. Like what's taking you guys so long? I just thought, yes, the
I
Iron
am
Man
better
meme
than you in every way.
around Wrath of Khan. Because let's also remember, he got like no budget from the bombing of the motion picture. So that was like made on the cheap. And
Again,
it's
we say this over
one of
and
the
over again.
greatest.
Movies are better when they have restrictions and have to play by the rules. Like
Yeah,
movies,
same way.
when you restrict a good director, they make magic happen. When you
Yeah.
give them carte blanche, they suck. Let's just be real. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Looking at you, James Cameron.
Yeah.
Avatar's 2 was lazy.
Yeah.
But there's
And-
water.
The best picture winner that year was Gandhi.
That was great.
Ah,
Yeah.
That was great. Great movie.
No. It wasn't a bad runner-up for me, but I still
That's
Solid.
a good. It's worth a shout out though. I appreciate you shouting that out.
there were notables.
That was some good ones. Okay. I'm going back to 1939 is going to be my year, although I do kind of want to represent 1999 as well because it's a good one.
Okay.
Out of our lists, we're going to start with the silly ones. What had the best rom-com of all time?
out of our list.
Out of our lists. So we got to fight. Which were
When
lists?
Harry Met Sally.
Harry Met Sally. Pat, yours was 94, so you had
Notting Hill.
4 Weddings and a Funeral. No, Notting Hill was 99.
Oh,
No, yeah.
4 Weddings. and a Funeral.
Four I guess 4 weddings and a funeral. Let's see. What else do I have?
So 99, I am going to represent. Not only did it have Notting Hill, but it had Runaway Bride. It almost wins because it has a double Julia.
I also had War of the Roses that year.
Oh, that's a
so-
good one too.
That's
a good rom-com.
That one might win because the 90s.
Reality Bites, maybe
It's too
swoop
hip.
in there.
Too hip.
I know.
That's too
All right.
cool.
Yeah, I'm not winning this category.
Hold on, I gotta do 39. Oh, it wasn't even a category back then, was there?
When was About Last Night?
That was not 39 because they.
40.
Yeah, it was such
something.
a love affair. Greta Garbo was in Ninotchka, and The Woman. Yeah, we don't win. Sorry.
I win.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to Mariah. 1980. What year are you again?
89.
89 wins for the best rom-com out of those years. Okay.
I think
What-
I had Only You and It Could Happen to You were in mine as well.
You
But
also
I
had 10
still
Things
would-
I Hate About You, though. No, that was me.
That was you.
99 gives you a good fight. So I'm going to go.
But
I'm
I'd
gonna
still
give
give
you
it
the
to
win because
Harry,
of-
when Harry Met Sally. You
yeah,
don't beat
Harry
that.
Met Sally wins, but 99 gets second. Let's just call it right now.
Oh, okay.
You get the win,
Fine.
I get second place. And
You want to be number 2? You
I
can
do.
Be
I'm
number 2.
okay with number 2. I'm happy with my 2 sub lists and still fighting. All right. I'm going to. You guys picked your first years, and I'm gonna go with my second years and use both of them. All right. Okay. Next one. Best drama. Best drama. This is a very. This is a big one.
Steel Magnolias or Dead Poet Society.
Okay. I still think I am going to win with obviously.
Wizard of Oz.
No, not with Wizard of Oz.
When Shawshank Redemption's a drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one could be. So that one might beat mine, which is Gone with the Wind.
Oh.
So Gone with the Wind and Shawshank. Shawshank now is more popular than Gone with the Wind because of honestly Southern. Let's just be real. The mood of right now, but I kind of want to give that one a draw historically and because of the they both have this draw culturally, for better for worse, Pat.
You want a Confederate centric love story to win?
I don't, but America sure did.
They did.
I can't argue with history, Pat. I'm just telling you the way it was. It is a moment in cinema that has been quoted. But Mr. Dufresne has been right there. It's right there. This is like I think it would depend on who you're asking. So I think if our parents would say Gone with the Wind, and anyone from our generation and younger would say, obviously Shawshank. So that was a good one. I'll give the win to Pat, but I'm taking second again, just because I think I'm gonna beat you with number 2s all the way around. Okay.
Oh, I forgot I had an obscure one that I didn't mention.
Oh.
UHF.
Oh, Mariah wins! It's over! It's over, folks! Mariah wins! Mike down!
I forgot that movie even
It's
existed.
over!
I was so excited to see it on my list.
John Cena knockout! It's over!
Weird Al as Rambo.
Let's just call it a night.
I win the year.
Pat, she wins. She wins.
Yeah.
Badges? We don't got no stinking badges. Oh, I love UHF so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, action. Who wins the action one?
Ooh.
I lose because 1939's got nothing. Yeah. But 1999 is going to win because y'all can't compete with Matrix.
I know. I had Speed and True Lies, which
solid.
are great.
They're great.
I had Batman, Lethal Weapon 2,
Oh, she's getting second.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, she gets second. Oh, not even close. Yeah.
Matrix
Matrix wins.
and Indiana.
Not even close. Matrix wins. And
Yeah,
Indiana
probably.
Jones would get second for that one. I mean, that's so
I still
good.
really like.
You don't think
very
Back
rewatchable.
to the Future Part
I mean,
2?
Batman would get it for me actually, because
Yeah,
Batman.
I
That
agree.
was
Batman's
my
solid.
Batman 1999 was the first VHS tape I ever owned. So that's like that.
But nobody jumped a bus in any of yours.
No, they didn't. They did not.
Nor did they ride a
Yes,
horse
he
in
did.
an elevator.
He jumped buses and buildings.
He jumped on top of a bus.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
I think Bill and Ted did a lot of pretty cool action stuff.
Troubles afoot at the Circle
And
K.
phone booths and such.
By the way, this is the second Bill and Ted reference we've had in the last 2 episodes because Alex Winter loves some Ugetse. That guy is a movie snob. So shout out to Alex Winter again.
That's right.
Alex Winter, if you ever want to come on the show, you're more than welcome,
His
buddy.
face
Much
is at
love
the
from the
bottom
How to Be a Movie
of my
Snob
IMDb
for
I could look
Alex
them up.
Winter.
What, Pat?
So say his picture is at the bottom of my IMDb because I probably searched him recently from the last episode.
Yeah.
So
Nothing but love for Alex Winter. Once I heard that interview, man, I will. You
Yeah.
can tell us what we don't know about movies all day long. I'll be happy. I'll be
Looking
happy
great.
about that. Okay, so 1999 finally has a W. Okay,
All
let's
right.
go with just comedy, straight goofy comedy. I think Pat's gonna win this one, but
Ooh.
let's see what we got.
I'm gonna put Dumb and Dumber. I think Dumb and Dumber is what I would put up.
Yeah,
Police
that's-
Academy 6. Mic drop.
So 1999 might win.
Huh.
You ready for this, Pat?
Yeah.
We got Austin Powers, American Pie, and my favorite comedy of all time, Galaxy Quest.
That's a good one.
Galaxy Quest is like an action sci-fi comedy.
You just
It's
know you're
so
wrong,
good.
Pat. You
Dumb
just
and
know you're
Dumber-
wrong. And Dumb and Dumber,
Dumb and Dumber is so good.
it's so good.
I
Oh, wait,
rewatched
I forgot
it
to mention
with the
something.
family not that long ago.
Did I
and
mention
it's amazing.
Office Space?
No.
Because we have that as
Yeah.
well. So
Again,
you
that's kind
might
of like a
win-
melancholic.
You might win
comedy.
against Austin Powers, but then my 17 other cultural comedy icons will just drown yours.
All right, fine.
I don't have enough for.
I still laugh a
Laugh
lot
on
in
this
my.
No, Dumb and Dumber's a good one though. I mean, it's no Ace Ventura.
Or Uncle Buck, but
So you have Dumb and Dumber and
Fine,
Ace Ventura.
fine.
I kind of
Ticket
want to.
99.
I want to submit Turner and Hooch for my drama. You want to cry?
What? Yeah. What gets the most tears? I don't cry at Shawshank. I
No,
would
I
cry
don't
in
either.
Turner.
You don't?
Hooch.
Turner and Hooch, still
No,
Magnolia.
he's
Notting
standing
Hill
in the
every
pool
time.
in the pool water. I don't cry at that scene.
If there's
I'm
not
happy
an
for
animal
Andy.
involved.
That's funny.
I'm happy for him.
Is there 1939 coming? I didn't look that up. Hold on. 1939 is coming back.
You're not gonna win.
No, you're not. You're not going.
That's the same as the hey, Hunchback of Notre Dame has comedic moments.
Okay, best animation of your year. Oh,
Little Mermaid.
Lion King.
Honestly, all three of ours are great because other than 99 was rough. Well, 99 had
What did you have? You had Iron Giant. That is solid.
Iron Giant's
Toy
really
Story
good,
2.
but it's hard to compare with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Lion King, or
Little Mermaid.
Oh, you're
I
Little
like
Mermaid
it. She had Little
and
Mermaid.
Lion King. And it's hard because like Little Mermaid started what became
Restarted, yeah.
exactly right, which became Lion King,
Yeah,
and
Lion King was the peak of the formula, of the Katzenberg formula.
of the Katzenberg formula, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is the blueprint which everything else is based.
And Iron Giant is great
It is great.
as a last bastion of the 2D, times.
Yeah,
And Toy Story 2 was such a good sequel.
such a good sequel. Such a good
Like-
sequel.
Yeah.
Criminally good.
Yeah, like
compared
we all thought it was
to
gonna
the
be
first.
lame, and we couldn't understand why it was so good. Like I remember
Toy
the
Story
conversations.
keeps doing the thing where it's like, you guys shouldn't make any more. And then
Yes.
they make really good ones. And you're like, ugh.
Yeah. They set it up for the formula that it can be
I-
good.
So
Personally, seeing Lion King in the theater was like pretty life-changing experience.
Yeah.
The opening sun shot.
you know what I don't like about this, Mariah.
Yeah.
Just 'cause
I know every word to that. And
I know every word to it,
Little
too.
Mermaid.
We all had
and
the tape.
Beauty and the Beast. This was my prime. I knew every
Yeah.
song, every word.
a grand new era is tiptoeing nearer, and where do we feature? Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sorted, but you'll be rewarded.
Oh, dear.
Okay, sorry.
This is
Yeah,
gonna
no,
get
I
cut.
listen to that CD all the day long, but I have to say, I don't think it's a
I've got
win
enough in the
outright.
bunch.
I would give it a tie because you cannot
Yeah,
beat
fair.
Snow White and Seven Dwarfs outright. You just can't. There's nothing that's like this because it had literally the best animators. No one else could afford to pay them. Walt Disney just brought them all in.
We
But that
did a
was
whole
then.
episode on that.
This is
We did a whole
now.
episode on that.
I know.
But in terms of like what you get out of it now, it doesn't hold up in the same way as
So
the
there's
others
just this thing with Walt Disney. So you see, what he did was he had the multiplayer. Oh, that's not until
do.
Pinocchio. Sorry.
Seth will put in the show notes a link to
Yeah.
our episode on Snow
Yeah.
White.
So like I don't disagree. Lion King arguably is, and it's hard because like we argue about what was the best animated movie of all time. And Pat, what is your favorite animated movie of all time? It wasn't Lion King, was it?
No, it might have been The Incredibles actually at the time.
Yeah, something like that.
Speaking
So-
of Brad Bird and Iron Giant.
Yeah. Because he came back, made one of the greatest movies of all time. So
I'd have
and
to
ours were, of course,
Think about
you know,
that all the time. I think you might have been Spider-Verse-y or something.
it could have been Spider-Verse. You were
Might have
very
been.
hip and new and all that. But
It's
I think,
great.
I think that's we're gonna call that a pass. But Mariah definitely gets second
Yeah.
place.
We all did well.
We all did well. That's a good year. All 3 years are landmark years for animation.
Yep.
Landmark
All right.
years.
Best Irish movie.
Actually, 1939 might have a thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
Best movie with Irish that makes you want to have an Irish accent as a kid.
Well, we all
Best
know
movie about
Zeke
selkies.
Ronan-ish is going to be it. But, yeah, nobody has any Irish accents in any of these.
Angela's Ashes.
Oh, that's just
1999.
That's
Angela's
a drama.
Ashes.
That's a
Too
drama
sad.
nominee, for sure. Nope, I don't think so.
I was impressed with Angela's. I got pulled out an Irish one though. Thanks.
Yeah, well
Thanks,
done.
research team.
Well done.
You know what's hilarious? Guess what 1939 has? It has a movie called Irish Luck. And-
are they actually Irish in there?
I don't know. And it also has a movie called The Flying Irishman.
Oh, which is not Irish, for sure.
So I would believe I get up. I think since I have 2 movies with the word Irish in it, I think I tie you. I think that's really right there. And sure,
The Flying Irishman's about an airplane.
It's got, Paul Kelly and Robert Armstrong and Douglas Corrigan.
It's got a
Obvious.
great
Obviously.
premise here. Buzzy O'Brien is a bellhop in a hotel where a guest is murdered. The police blame Kitty Monahan, and Buzzy succeeds in helping her escape and hides her at his home with his mother.
Oh,
What a movie.
this is a must-see.
Yeah.
Next
Buzzy
week on
O'Brien.
How to Be a Movie Snob.
Yeah. All right. Did you have any actually other real categories, Seth? I kind of took us on a tangent.
You did take us on a tangent. I didn't mind it, though. I'm not going to lie.
It's all a tangent. This
we
whole
had-
episode is
We
tangent.
did comedy, drama.
Oh, I wrote
Do we
a
use
Action.
sci-fi?
We
comedy.
didn't do
I
it
also
sci-fi.
had See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's not bad.
We didn't do
Okay.
sci-fi.
We did do sci-fi?
We didn't, but you can't use Matrix again because you already used it for action.
Oh.
Oh, I think, what's the gun one that came out? I do have Star Wars Episode 1.
I have,
And I
Well-
also have Galaxy Quest.
yeah. You already used that for comedy.
Okay, I got one, Pat.
I
Pat,
have
I-
Stargate,
you know
or
what?
I have Star Trek Generations.
You
I
know what
guess,
beats
are
both
my-
of those?
Back to the
Many
Future
things.
Part 2.
That's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
I would give it to that.
Starship Troopers.
Oh.
Boom, baby. You don't mess with 99. 99 is so fine. And in 1939, didn't know what sci-fi
The
was.
Fly 2.
Yeah.
Another Part 2.
Also, you could say Iron Giant sci-fi too, but that's,
I think Earth Girls are easy as sci-fi.
End of Days was pretty sci-fi.
That's a horror.
Arnold. It's Arnold.
It's about Satan coming back.
Yeah.
My guy.
I see what you're saying, yeah. Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis and Don Sullivan. There's that too.
There you go.
But yeah,
There you go.
I still think the fact these movies from 99 are multi-genre and they're all dope.
That's right.
The fact that I didn't have to use Galaxy Quest or I had Star Wars and Starship Troopers just like out on the back burner because I had so many movies up front that were that good.
Yeah, I'd jump back over to 82 if
I
I wanted
think-
to submit for the sci-fi.
I think like genre-wise, 99 has almost everything kind of like it has it all. It has this nice even plethora of just bangers on every level. Like 94 has a ton of great dramas and comedies. A ton of them, right? And nostalgia is what Mariah had. And
Got some good stuff.
kids movies. So like we got to put the Wizard of Oz against something. So whatever the Wizard of Oz category, kids movies. I don't even know what to put that under.
Family.
Family,
I have the Santa Claus.
great movie.
So-
Yeah, great,
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
great. See,
Parenthood.
Really good.
oh, they're great. Yeah. So Wizard of Oz
I would
obviously
put
wins.
Honey, I
Look
Shrunk the
who's
Kids.
talking.
Also, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, sci-fi.
Yeah.
I put that above Santa Claus, to be honest.
Yeah. I love Santa Claus so much though. But
I
but
know.
Wizard of Oz is like the standard
Uncle
of
Buck.
everything.
Also for
Other
Honey.
than Uncle Buck, obviously. Other than Uncle Buck. Yeah. So those were the categories I had because I wanted to
Okay.
get. I basically wanted to. Well, you could do courtroom. Who's it? Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. So you got another drama in there. I
I
didn't put that up.
I have a courtroom.
Yeah.
Not high on my list, for sure.
Yeah. I guess you could say. No, American Beauty's not courtroom because I didn't even put American Beauty for drama. For my. There's a lot of
Well, you definitely don't.
What would
cry
Fight
watching
Club be under? Action drama?
Thriller, drama.
Thriller. We do thriller. There's all these. 99 is such a cool era because like they're in between genres.
I
Right?
keep saying that.
I guess thriller.
Fight Club is listed as action crime.
Ooh, crime. We go crime.
I mean, River
You-
Wild. That's a more
No,
thriller.
you have
I don't know.
Unusual Suspects.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
you have
Suspects.
Unusual Suspects. I of course have Fight Club. And then
I will give it to. I can't really
put Fight Club as crime.
pro Bryan Singer these days. So, well, that was written
you
by
can't-
Christopher
you can't
McQuarrie.
Be pro. What are you? pro
I
the
know, anything.
actors and Unusual Suspects?
Yeah,
Please.
that's true.
You can't do
Yeah,
that
no,
game, man,
it's
Pat.
it's the
we
director.
can't talk about
It's the
any movie.
director.
Then
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz is out. Like everything
I
from
know,
39 is
I
out.
know.
You can't do that.
I didn't realize Chris McQuarrie, who has done all of the Mission Impossibles basically since 4, wrote The Usual Suspects. So that's interesting.
Great writing. Great writing. It's so well written. So well written. Okay.
Chungking Express has police in it.
Oh, that's a great one, Pat. I would take that one for crime. Even though it's one car wide, it's freaking weird.
And she's committing crimes, but she just doesn't get punished for any of them.
Yeah.
I've got
like that.
Turner and Hooch.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't have a good one for that one.
That was good.
Time Cop.
Yep. Good stuff. Okay. I think now that we've heard all of this, has it changed your mind on what the top year is? Because now that we've kind of like fought back and forth, let's go ahead and pick our favorite based on what we've heard. If it's changed, if not, stick to your guns. Good for you guys. I've been playing 3 different top years right now, but now I feel like I know what I think is the best now. And this one,
I could be convinced to go to 99, to be honest.
I also am going to go.
Also, Ghost Dog was 99.
Was it really? Oh, 99.
Yeah.
I could be convinced to do 94, and really the only reason I didn't pick it is because I knew you guys were going to.
Yeah. That's fair.
So I was just
I
like,
really didn't
I'm
know
just-
if you guys would.
I had a very strong feeling when I was looking through, like, I think they're gonna pick 94.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, go.
I just think 94 isn't as, the breadth of genres isn't as good in 94 as in 99. Again, like I was struggling to find any horror that were any good. 99's got some good ones.
I mean, you have these, but you do have these like genre defining, like Clerks started a whole movement. Pulp Fiction
for sure
made, and yeah, so you still have these.
Yeah,
100%.
You have
I love 94.
I would
Yeah.
stick
I love
with 94 if that had been.
Yeah, although I'm totally moving to 99 for sure.
I think if 89 hadn't
But
included
Pat,
so many sequels,
You
I
should
would've
not
stuck
move
with
to
that.
99 because I'm moving to 99. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I wish I could fight more for 39 because I know how culturally impacting those movies were, and it's hard now because we're kind of sick of anything that's like, no, the South wasn't that bad. It's cool, guys.
The older you get, the more chances there are that there's some
I've
problems.
been reading a lot of history
problematic
books
stuff.
recently, and it's really hard to like, Charlie Chaplin's City Lights is looking better and better compared to The General by Buster Keaton.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could sure pick apart all of these
Yeah,
years, though. I
for
mean,
sure.
Speaking of problematic actors and
If I were to re-edit The General,
Language.
it would just be him on the train. We just cut out all
Yeah.
the other stuff.
we didn't really need a plot. We just wanted to
No.
see this
No.
being filmed,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was cool.
nice. Well,
And YouTube has done that for me, basically.
yeah,
so
it definitely
it's
has.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I won, guys, because after all this,
Did
we
ya?
decided that I'm the most correct for the most. Sure, I've picked 4 different years. We're not going to talk about that, but I think we've all agreed that I have the most correct year.
You
Yeah. It had a 9 in each of the years.
You covered your bases pretty well.
Oh,
Yeah, I could combine 82, 89, and 94. Then I would have
solid. We'll do Battle of the
I
Decades
wouldn't
later.
have to have a streaming device. I wouldn't have to pay for it. I could just watch all these.
The only thing about 94 that's so great is the percentage. The crazy, because the most surprising thing is how many movies were filmed in 1939. It was because there was 550 in 94, which I don't know if they obviously probably aren't counting like Bollywood. It must have just been like the U.S. releases.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but in 39, there was 425 released. That's a ton of films when it's in that era. That's just
But are
crazy
they
to
even
me.
watchable? The problem is you couldn't watch that many of those.
Oh no,
so there's no way to go back and go, yes, this was such a great year because these movies were so good, because you're limited to what's even available to watch now.
And Hollywood was so young back then, like.
And maybe they only saved those 5-ish movies because everything else was total rubbish and terrible.
Oh, you watch. We're gonna go back and like, yeah, 39's the best, like hands down. I don't know why people even thought.
Some great movies.
Yeah.
It is pretty interesting when you can kind of just look at the top 5-ish things and you go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Solid. It's a solid day of movies in each of these years for sure.
Yeah. You know what I almost made us do? I was going to say you have to pick a year where one of your top 10 movies is on it. That's what I was about to do. Because I'm like, if you don't have a top 10, then it's not really your top 10 list. And it can't be your best year. Which I don't even know if I could have pulled that off. Because... Nope, I would have failed. Oh, wait. No, Tree of Life was way later. Princess Bride was way earlier. Citizen Kane was 41. Hero was 19...
I know Dead Poets Society was on my top 20. It just didn't make my top 10.
Yeah.
So I would have included one.
Yeah, I think we all lose, guys. What year did Royal Tenenbaums come out? 93?
I think after that.
Oh, maybe it was. Oh yeah, because I watched what's it called in high school? I think it came out in 2000, 2001. You're right. Good call. Oh man.
I think 94 had Bottle Rocket.
Yeah, and
93. No, I think 93 had Bottle Rocket.
And 97 had Rushmore, I think, because I remember going on a date to see Rushmore when I was not in a headspace to watch a movie like Rushmore.
Yeah,
and all of us leaving the theater like, what did we just watch? Yeah.
No, Mariah. Wait, you had Wrath of Khan and Last Crusade?
No, Wrath of Khan was 82.
Oh, right. That was your honorable mention.
Last Crusade was 89.
Yeah, I might have to switch.
Okay. Well, Mariah, you had one in mine for sure.
Yeah, I think Shawshank was on my list, maybe. And you had that one.
Oh, yes. So Shawshank's 94. So you could go 94, Mariah, and be fine.
Yeah, I could have made it.
I don't think I could go 99 on my list. Pat, you could go 93.
And I had 39 on my top.
I could have done 93, but I didn't.
You could. You know what the other like dark horse year was the year Moneyball came out. That was a really good year of movies as well. I think it was
01.
No, like 08 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. No.
Is it 01? I thought it was 01.
Yeah,
I remember
2011.
01 had a lot of good.
What year did Arrival come out?
11.
11 is Moneyball?
Arrival was like 2016.
Yeah. And then 41 was Casablanca. Monty Python the Holy Grail was 75. Tree of Life was much later. Princess Bride 87 is not a terrible one, because that Princess Bride, that would be like...
It just had it had some good ones, but it was just a few.
Yeah.
Is the problem. I basically picked on the like how many choices would I be like, these are all watchable.
Yeah, 2016. So Arrival, favorite movie. 2016 is not necessarily great. Okay.
Yeah, that was good. Well, there we go, guys. So we'd have to pick, if we were like for reals, we'd have to pick one from our list. I just changed my top 10 list, I think. I'd throw like Matrix on there, like, oh yeah, Matrix guys, come on. 99. Well, our final word is when I was a senior in high school, movies were dope. That's my final word. Like, I thought they were cool because like I was like watching a ton of movies and I was like going on dates and movies, but they were actually legitimately good. And ironically enough, the ones I was excited about weren't the good ones. They were the other ones that we just happened to see were so good. Yeah. So don't trust the advertising, kids. Just watch the movies that are good.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow. What you guys have any last statement? That was my last statement.
What can we add to that?
Oh, well, okay. Cool.
You just can't top it.
Usually it'd be like, Seth, that's not right.
Wow.
You're wrong.
I'm speechless.
Speechless. Oh, that's how good I am, guys.
Blown away.
Yeah.
Blown away.
I am. I am happy to know that Secret of Ronin-ish actually does have like good reviews and things.
Oh, that is kind of comforting because, boy, we liked it without any good reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nonsense movie to me in a lot of ways, memory-wise, but it had a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's
86.
awesome.
And it's got a great
Audience.
cast. It's not like
That's
they're
awesome.
a bunch of nobodies. I mean,
So
the
go
girl
out
was-
and rewatch Secret of Ronin-ish, everyone. Learn about selkies.
That is the takeaway.
Practice your
Okay.
Irish accent.
Your final take, your top 3 years in order. I'll start. I want 99 number 1, 94 number 2, and 1939 number 3. Those are my top 3 years of all time. Mariah, what do you got? Top 3 years.
94, 89, 82.
Wow.
I still like those
nostalgia
choices.
for Mariah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
go
not going
99,
snobby.
94, 84.
Say that again. 99, 94? No
99,
way.
94, 84.
84. You
All right.
guys are crazy because good sci-fi year. Good sci-fi
We got
year.
to where we are today because we watched these
That's
movies.
true. And it was me watching old Confederate movies. Go figure. No. Just kidding,
Seth,
guys.
come watch
In the
this.
meantime,
No,
my
I'm
name's
watching.
my name's Seth,
Mariah.
and
Pat.
we are the How to Be a Movie Snob team. Thanks for listening. These are your top movies by year of old time things. Anyways, we'll take it till next time. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.